this episode, you will hear from Janay and her viewpoint on correction. This is Janay's voice.
As an author, words are important to me. And when I think of the word correction, so many different thoughts come to mind. I believe there's a version of us who didn't really ever get a chance to fully understand what self-correction looks like. I don't think as women we've even had the opportunity to sit back and think for ourselves, only because we're always moving and doing so many different things. Sometimes we get lost in titles. We're wife, mom, sometimes even business owner like myself. But who is that girl? Who is that woman? What does she really want? Be proud of who you were before you realized corrections were even needed. So what could she do today if she knew? Let's think for a second. You're finding her today in care. Care of yourself. We're letting go of the hustle and flow and leaning into ease and flow. What would your life look like if it were easy? The life that we want requires a level of self-correction and a space to change. Once you decide what corrections need to be made, now we can start implementing them. What does that life look like? What does that life feel like? What does self-correction for you even mean every day? How does that woman show up? I have found the one person who can change my life, and she is me. The woman I'll be in a few years requires a level of self-correction that we have to be prepared for. I am not afraid of challenges. I am not afraid of self-correction. I can't afford to be afraid. Energy finds energy, and I want to find energy who's open to self-correction. Now, don't get me wrong, none of this is easy. Our hardest corrections can be our bridges to peace. I'm allowed to resent something while embracing the need for change. I'm allowed to hate something and still know that better for me is coming. None of my fears will ever be able to go where I'm headed. In real life, I'm a mental health therapist, and my business is called Restoring Your Destiny Counseling and Consulting. And I call it that because being brave is rooted in self-correction. I have to take risks. I have to restore my destiny. That woman is counting on me daily. So here's your homework assignment for today. Find some pictures of yourself, old and new. Line them up. Who was that woman? Who was she yesterday? Who is she today? Are you okay with who she is today? If not, this is where our self-correction comes in. This chapter is called Watch How I Run It Up with Nothing But Faith and Passion. I understand my assignment, and I'm so thankful that God trusted me with this vision. Maybe it had to be me to move the mountain to show others it could be moved.